This is my last video for me. One of mates is a Mega Dragon. And welcome back for some more Mind Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Last time, we completed Terra Flora and got it to bloom beautifully. But we figured out that in order for us to get our ship to hyper mode, in order for us to go to Curse's hideout, we have to go to the Baroness Mesa, the final planet of which there is a key in order for us to complete, in order for us to be able to get a mechanic worthy enough or willing enough, I don't know, to get the ship to that kind of mode in order for us to get to Curse's hideout. And now how long have I played the game for, despite the fact that I didn't play for that long. It was just a wait time. I didn't even bother canceling the software. And in this video, we're completing Palette Prime. We're going to get every side quest done. I have an idea for for where the memory might be. The second memory that I didn't get before. I have a slight idea, but I may be wrong. And that is looking around more in the woods before I figure out where the memory is. If it's not in the entrance to the woods, I'm not even going to bother not looking it up. Because I've run out of ideas. I don't know where to go. I might be battle heavy because I might battle this guy, not that guy. There was another guy right there. So, where I'm going is over there, on that ladder. But it's also where Sweet Lopek lives. Now, I'm curious. Okay, there's still bags in front of his house, so I thought I had something when I thought of looking here, but there's nothing. How am I missing? I'm missing 2 side quests. Oh, right. Because I haven't done them yet. Let's face off against the giant depleter. And the roles of things are going to be very interesting. I'm actually thinking Edge is going to be one of them. One of the characters that I'm going to put in, but I don't know about the other. Interesting look on you. Giant depleter, how much health do you have? $18,060. That is a lot. And we already saw that there are so many fire stooges. This guy just resists everything though. Cannot be dashed.
Oh yeah, can't stop Ouija.
I'm going to jump here. I'm going to NUI everyone here, but first I'm going to attract all of you. I'm hoping the portals can be destroyed. It's going to be unfortunate if they are going to be. I have to NUI, so I'm going to NUI all of these guys. But I need Edge. Oh gosh darn it. What the heck? I keep pressing the wrong breaking buttons. Gotta summon Wild Claw. Go over here and then I'll summon them. 2260, 1582 damage. Come on, there we go. Huh, we might not even need to NUI. I actually didn't even see what this guy does. Oh my goodness. So he can shoot and it does that much damage. That is insane. Wait, apparently I didn't even... Oh, that's very interesting to know about now.
Oh God!
How far can I shoot?
Oh yeah!
Up to here. It's gonna do that much. Okay, nobody can move. Rabbid Rosalina can. I don't think I'm able to protect from here. I am, but I'm not going to because I'm NUIing. I forgot there was another guy. But first I'm going to snipe. And then I'm going to NUI. We definitely need to hide behind some cover. I actually wonder what the technique is. What's the technique of him? Evil can... Oh my goodness. So we have to not attack him when he gets to that point. Idea is... Well, for one thing, we need to dash someone. The idea is this guy over here. And then I'm going to hide here. And I'm going to just... Right, I can't equip, so I have to just go for it. I actually forgot about the wake up slap. Okay, good. I can dash those guys. Are you kidding me? Well, that makes it awkward. Stormblade, because she will be the only one attacked. I'm thinking. How much can he move? That's something I forgot you... Okay, so he can move up to there. So it's still possible for him to miss. I'm just gonna hide here and then snipe. I'm hoping the portals can be destroyable. The fact that we're almost done already is insane. We're already halfway. Oh right, Can he be that? Can he be... Is he invisible normally? Oversized and aggressive opponent that gets in close and restores some of its health at the expense of its opponents with each successful assault. This technique allows it to immediately respond to attacks with a counterattack. Then yes, I am going to waste a turn seeing if this works. But if he vanishes, that means that it wasn't possible. Though here, I'm going to heal with a mushroom. Oh, he wasn't. Oh no. Still the key. Oh. What can I do damage wise? Seems like I can only go up to here. Not bad, really. I'll use the splash so that it will do more. Come on. Well, that's unfortunate. I can't attack. How close can I get? I can get this close. I just need to be protected somehow. Darn it, and I can't get that close either. I'm just not gonna attack. Glad that these portals can be destroyed. I just don't like how some of them can't. Luigi can't be healed. Rabbid Rosalina, I am going to just skip. Gone. Good. Now we are able to do something. I'm just gonna attack him. And then I'm going to use it resists, I know, but I'm going to do it for the portal. And then I'm going to come back into hiding here and see if I can crit. Good, it's gone. He's going to try to attack. Miss. Oh, it doesn't miss. I forgot about the fact that it does that. Well, this is going to be a huge risk if I manage to pull it off, but that's why I'm not even going to try. I can NUI this guy. That's what I could do. I could just go all out on this guy with Edge and Rabbid Rosalina, or just Rabbid Rosalina. I could attract him and then attack with Rabbid Rosalina. But I'm not going to do that. Not gonna do it yet. Now I'm going to use Steely Stare. Pretty big risk for what I'm doing. I'm actually going to go all out. I'm going to see if I can actually just take this guy down. My brother's not looking at the depleter. He does a lot of damage. Oh. Oh, yeah, he's there. I thought he wasn't. I'm going to attract because of Steely Stare. This is a huge risk I'm doing. Because he deals so much damage. He has how much health? Oh, I forgot. Well, good thing is I can actually summon the Wild Claw. So I actually managed to defeat this guy. I did it! Wild Claw defeated it. That's actually pretty interesting that the Wild Claw defeated it. I thought it would hang in there with very low health and then Edge would be finishing it off. But I defeated the giant depleter, which is very interesting because it did so much damage by its shots, and it was the first one that can shoot in a far range. And I managed to do it by summoning Wild Claws everywhere. So that was the first boss fight that actually took me 20 minutes and that I did first try. That is insane. It's a good thing I did that one first. Almost a level up already. Got a gold prism. I'm just doing side quests. I've already completed the 4th. Lean. No. Let me jank. Yeah. Teammates wise, I'm going to keep Edge. And yeah. Welcome. Also, you are doomed. Madame Boastrella. I already know what she said, so I didn't even bother reading it. I'm honestly curious about what this is gonna be like. Betting there's Wild Claws, just like in every gateway. But if there aren't, then there won't be a Wild Claw versus Wild Claw showdown. Yep, I thought so. What does this guy do anyways? Pulsar. Allies within range are there is a revival in this game. That's actually really interesting. I didn't think there was a revival in this game.
I did not think there was going to be any sort of revival. I'm not going to do it because I'm very sure I'm not going to need it. Splash and Cryo. But it's not going to be Cryo. Instead, it's going to be Toxic. Toxic! Glitter because I want to attract and deal bunches of damage. I don't know why I pressed Beta! Where would you go, you race king? And let Rabbid Mario go in there! Also, Hero Tree because I can now do Wake Up Slap. I was able to do it for a while. Wake Up Slap. Which does 30% more damage. Bap! And then the next thing I'm saving up for is Spark Refresher. That's interesting to know of. I can save up for that for every hero so that everyone would be, like, lucky with them. But also Spark Gift. 25% to gift an item of random, which would be amazing. Spark Energy, new action point. 25% chance of granting a new action point. 30% to save a hero from a death blow. Just like friends in Pokemon, in all technicality. So, I'm going to do Life Trade. Weapon defeat will heal Rabbid Peach by 20% health. I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to save up for this. Spark Refresher is what I'm going to save up for. Edge. I managed to do this, and it's proving very useful. But what can I do here? Chain Boost. That's actually something I want to do to make Edge more useful. What was this? Blade Halo Increase. Wow. Yeah. If I was known about that, I would have actually done it more often. And I won't even be able to increase much of anything. Critical Dage. It dashing prevents movement. I'm not even bother. I'm just going to do... I'm stumped. Chain Boost or this. Because Rabbid Rosalina has Chain Boost on her thing. And if I put it on Edge, she's gonna be like Rabbid Rosalina. I'm gonna do this. Because Halo damage is insane. And then the next thing I would put on her is... Unfortunately, I won't be able to do any of these. And I won't be able to unlock the branch either. I would, but I won't be able to do it. Unfortunately. Stormblade range and Stormblade damage. It's unfortunate. Darn it, why did I do that? Skill tree, I'm gonna let Mario have something. Which is Sight again, or Extra Stomp. I knew that was what it was called anyways. Second helping, plus 100% damage if the first target is surely defeated. Weapon range. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. That's pretty much the ultimate. And then Peach, I almost called her Rabbid Peach like I always think of. Fighting Spirit. If attacking defeats an ally. Wider shots is what I'll do. And then I'll be able to save up for this. Pretty much the biggest part of that. I keep doing that. You start it! Rabbid Luigi. Disruptor. And then Disruptor Chain Targets Plus. Increases the number of targets Rabbid Luigi's Disruptor can chain in an attack. I might refund it. But we'll see. Luigi, I'm not able to do this yet. Additional Steely Stare Charge, as well as save up for. Then Bowser, I'm going to do Spark Gift. Something I thought about doing for a while. And then Rabbid Mecha Koopa's damage is going to be the next. And then adding a Mecha Koopa as well. So Bowser's one of the lucky ones. Then Rabbid Mario's last. And what I'm going to do here is... I'm either going to do this, or I'm going to do something with the Sparks. Which I'm thinking about Spark Gift, most likely. Or Spark Cooldown. I don't know. I'm just going to save up.
Interesting. Uh-oh. No! Well, I should have healed. I should have healed first and then did the anyway. That was meant to be a risk anyway. He was meant to be an HP sponge. Are you kidding me? How the heck did that kill? Bullet sponge, HP sponge, health beat. And yeah, it still got her. How the heck? Mind not the camera. G'day, mates. You look keen and full of beans. You ready for the Palette Prime Sillyfish Chuck Challenge?
The Palette Prime what now?
You already know. Chuck Challenge. You chuck all the silly fish into the fountain before time expires. Just 30 coins and it's your ticket to the rocket ride of heart-pounding adventure that is the life of a pro fish chucker. So, is it a Naya or Yana? I forgot to look at the sign. What does he say if I say no? Right, now everyone has the strength, endurance, or mental acuity of fish chucking.
I'm pretty sure most people do, but thank you for the offer anyhow.
I know about this, I just didn't read the sign. What was I supposed to be? Okay, it was still, I have to chuck 5 silly fish in and beat his personal record of 7 to get a special prize. I knew you'd be back. Victor takes on all comers. Provided but they can pay the nominal entry fee of 30 coins. Yep. Right, I can't give you a receipt. but count on Victor for a fair go. Also wander off and disqualify ya. Ready to dash, some silly fish.
I'm at least gonna get 5 in. For the fact that I wasn't able to put 7 in is a disgrace. It didn't even glow, but I was my man to make it. Yeah, I only got 6 in. I need to do that again. So I got the planet coin. Let's see if I can do this now. I mean, it just swerved out of the way. I lost again. I need to at least put 8 in.
I got 6 in again. Come on. This is the hardest one I've done so far. Wait, I got it? Great galloping goannas. That was a beaut, mate. A gold finish. Was it bonzer enough to be named to the Galactic Sillyfish Trucking All Rookie Team? No, but you can try again anytime. I don't actually know how I got that. I swear I failed that, but surprisingly I didn't. I think I got 7 in. Now let's try this part again. Oh, I forgot about the Exosphere spark as well, which I'm going to put on Rabid Rosalina. I feel like that makes the most sense. Oh, never mind, the battlefield changed. Now we have to defeat 31 enemies. Oh, and it requires us being level 26. And they're not Wild Claws anymore. It's all of the Ghost Walkers and Medicians. So this is going to be a little bit easier because of that. The unfortunate thing is, for one thing, I'm going to dash this guy until he duels. You know, just like Rabbid Mario for this thing. If he doesn't get knocked out, then that's fine. I'm just going to do attack from here.
Creep.
That is big.
Anyone else?
I didn't even equip Exosphere, and that was mainly because these guys are going to be, unless I'm wrong. Of course I'm wrong. And these guys are predicted. Now I think it's worth attracting everyone here. Rabbid Mario, I'm going to go over here. So that I can do this. And then I'm going to attract most of these guys. And then Edge comes in with Wild Claw in hand. I want to deal a lot of damage to these guys.
Can't hide.
Yeah, I have no other option. I'm just going to summon. In Rabbid Mario, I'm going to cheese it and do this. Give myself a new movement range so I can attack all of these guys and knock them all out. Or as much as I can. As many as I can. Whatever. There's only one left. And screw it, I am going to dash it.
Finally. Go on. Ouch.
Miss. Miss. Why did two Goombas go and the third one just stopped? That's something I've never seen before. The shield is gone, which is pretty much what I was looking forward to. Now, who I want to NUI the most, I think I can just NUI these guys as well, but I can't. Who is the depleter? The depleter is this guy over here. That's who I want to... That's who I want to NUI the most, because then I won't be in a big disadvantage. Rabbid Mario, so that Edge can jump off of Rabbid Mario. Whoops, I don't know why I did that.
Come on. Come on. Anyone else?
Oh, one is resistant against that. I can actually attack this guy. But it's only 10% chance of a crit. I can splash it. And then it will hide over here. Oh, and these guys are vulnerable against it as well. So actually, I'll see if I can attack them from here. I can. Well, but I have no other option. I'm just gonna do this. Not able to NUI. So instead I'm going to just hide here. Hopefully nobody will be able to attack from there. I'm actually going to protect myself with Stormblade. The fact that I managed to get a different battlefield with no wild claws is insane. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna hide. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna. The Goombas can go in the pipe. They are far enough. Ah, screw it. I'm just gonna go in here anyway. I'm just gonna go over here anyways and skip.
Is that it? Go on. Want more? Pathetic.
What's that? That's new. She's never said that. Oh no. Okay, good. I'm standing by your side. Super mushroom chest.
Up you go.
NUI. Is this guy resistant against Gust? No. The other guy is, I think. So I'm able to do a wake up slap plus this.
Weirdo.
Yes! Perfect. Rabbid Mario, I'm going to... I'm actually thinking of just dashing this guy. And then I'm going to just attack it full on and see if I can at least crit one of these hits. Or not, I just get a high roll. Who's left? This guy. And that guy. I'm gonna hide over here. And the one that was NUI, of course, but whatever. Oh, I forgot about that. What do I do now? I will attract. That's what I will do. But who all is here? This guy. There's 3 enemies left. I'm pretty sure of that. But I've only seen. Okay, there's the other one. But I'm still going to attract these 2. What's your idea? Well, I'm going to attract these 2, and I'm going to let Edge take care of them. Except for, that's also not even gonna happen. No! Dang it! Well, this is really unfortunate. One is resistant against Gust, but the one that isn't, I'm going to just blow him down. And then I'm able to dash this guy twice and then just go all out with the Storm Blade. I critted him twice. Prepare to be critted down!
Just deadly.
My berry's low. Good grief. I'm gonna wake up slap him. Prepare the job!
Creep.
I'm not able to do anything else other than hide with Rabbid Mario so that the Medician won't be able to attack.
Go on.
Of course, it does attack one person. One of the persons. I think I will be able to attack it with Rabid Rosalina. Wake up slap it. Yep, I am. I think I might be able to defeat it. That's way easier than the last one, for sure. Last one had Lone Wolves and Wild Claws, but surprisingly this one only had Ghost Walkers, Medicians, and Goombas. That was way easier. I don't even know why they did that. And that was a level 26 that was required. Got a planet coin. Well done. You try again? No. Now I'm going to look up where the last memory is before I end it here, because I don't know where it is. Oh. There it was.
This is the greatest moment of my life.
I've never heard him say that. It's the greatest moment of my life. I actually have never heard him say that. Awesome. I'm so glad I made Rabbid Mario the leader of this group. That is so funny. I got 4, so I'm able to buy 2 weapons. So we have, if I buy these, then that will be easier. So I'm gonna just subtract these. 4, 16, 18. We have 18 side quests plus the 2 sparks, probably 3 of what we have to do. So in estimation, it's going to be 5 parts or 6 to do every one of those. Along with me figuring out where every memory is. And there's B right there. So, yeah. See you guys next time, where we will do all of that, all of which I've already said before. The Despair of Sullivan plus 3 side quests. And the 3 side quests I most likely will do is pretty near the Warrior and the Windbag, Swallowing Sound, and Red Coin Challenge. Those are all which I'm going to do first. Leading up to where we need to go. I'm probably going to do the Sluggish and the Puckish first, and then do the... I am definitely doing the Warrior and the Windbag, and the Windbag is Rabid Mario and the Warrior is Edge. I'm very sure of it. I'm just gonna save and quit here before anything else. Not that. 67%. Honestly, not surprised that I've only progressed by 2%. Did my... Oh, good. I was like, did my audio fail or something? But I was wrong. Bye-bye. I forgot to announce something after this video, and I am going to say it right now. I've decided, and I did say in the next part of this part, in the next video, I was going to do Chapter 4 side quests. But I decided, because I defeated the giant depleter in this video, that I am just going to, well, not just going to, I am going to delay the game progression for a while longer, because I am going to not play the game for a week because of all of the stuff I'm thinking of doing. My original plan was to go up to part 27 and then end it, but I've decided then that since I defeated the giant boss that I wanted to defeat in part 27, but did it in part 25 instead, which is very cool that I managed to do it in the first try nonetheless, that I'm going to just worry about playing more in Rabbids Sparks of Hope after I complete everything else that I want to do, which is that one of the things that I've already recorded was a Mario Kart montage, and the other things that I'm going to do is stream a speedrun that I've not thought of even going back to, but decided to go back to anyways because I love the game and missed playing it. Then the next is the game you see to the left of Mario & Rabbids Sparks of Hope, Pokemon Violet Battle Royale. Battling with all but Pokemon Trainer, because Gen 1 starters no longer exist in Gen 9, as you know. And then, basically, Mario Super Sluggers Home of the Strong Leagues will finally have their annual after so long of them not having one. But I did make 2 other annuals, and the other 2 that I did make were fails. So I decided to just skip them and not even bother with them. But I am going to make a 4th annual Mario Super Sluggers Homeworld of the Strong Leagues to see if I can get back to the beat of things and get the high score that everyone would want. And I'll only do it in 2 attempts, not having the time to do it in any more than 2. But if I get a score of 50 or higher, I'll accept it. That's half the score I had in Mario Super Sluggers Homeworld of the Strong Leagues. Plus, the other thing is, I am going to play Donkey Kong Adventure, which means that I'm going to be playing this game again. But the main reason why is because my original plan was to play Donkey Kong Adventure after playing this game, but my decision has been made. I'm going to be playing Mario & Rabbids Sparks of Hope after Donkey Kong Adventure, because if I play Donkey Kong Adventure after Mario & Rabbids Sparks of Hope, I would already miss the physics of that game, of this game right here, and I would pretty much be sad. So that's why I've decided to play Donkey Kong Adventure and then come back into Sparks of Hope. No matter what, I still like Donkey Kong Adventure because of Donkey Kong characters and because the battle physics are feeling a bunch different than the last battle physics of the game had. Like the last battle physics of Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle. So that's one thing to look forward to, is the battle physics being different again for Donkey Kong and the others. But my other thing is challenges. There are 4 parts worth of challenges that I have to complete. And my idea is I'm going to be recording probably every challenge of Donkey Kong Adventure. I am going to complete it because last time I didn't complete Donkey Kong Adventure because I didn't want to spoil anything. But now I want to complete Donkey Kong Adventure and stream the ultimate challenges of Donkey Kong Adventure, and that's basically it. So now you know that all of the things that I am going to do is play Mario Kart, Mario Super Sluggers, Super Smash Bros, and Donkey Kong Adventure, and stream on the release Pokemon Violet Part 1 because I'm playing that game as an LP number 56, which is insane for how far we've gotten there. And also that thinking, oh yeah, also that I'm streaming a speedrun that I've not done in 5 months. Not thinking I would ever come back to it, but I managed to find a way to do so. So I hope you understand, and I'll see you guys in the next video where either I streamed Super Paper Mario, or streamed meaning I will stream, or I showed you the Mario Kart montage, which, trust me when I say that, it's okay for me, but I trust that you guys will miss it, love it, and think that most of the parts were hilarious. Because it was absolutely goofy, way goofier than I thought it would be, even for a couple of things. So, an announcement tied to this, that's why the video is long, so hope you understand. And also that I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. My completion for Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope, I am 2/3 of the way done with the game, but that doesn't mean that it will take me very short to complete the game. I'm thinking it will take me another 15 parts. 15 to go to the finale, and then probably 3 to do all of the extra stuff. Because I'm expecting as well that the DLCs that they will make by next year are going to be insane as well. And on Nintendo Direct, I'm very hopeful that they do something cool there. And I'm hoping that the Origami King for Paper Mario is not the last game they've made. Because I'm really hoping that they return with really good Paper Mario battle physics. With partners, with the fact that there will be action commands. Sure, Paper Mario the Origami King did return the action commands, but it's not as good as Paper Mario the Elixir Door. Super Paper Mario was nostalgic as well, and it's my first ever LP I have done, and I've loved it ever since. But yeah, I'm just hoping for a lot of cool games to be released next year, and that Paper Mario will have a really cool game coming out, probably like a really cool looking game, if at all an open world, which would be insane if they do an open world, but I'm hoping they return with the chapters. That's the biggest thing.